Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm George Joseph, and I'm the chair of the Family Services Executive Board. Welcome to the 2024 annual meeting of the Family Services of Northwest Pennsylvania. Before we begin, I would like to recognize this year's presenting sponsor, UPMC Health Plan, our corroborating sponsor, Laisel Schaff Insurance Agency, and our supporting sponsor, Northwest Bank. Thank you so much for continuing to support our mission to strengthen families and transform lives. Let's give them all an applause. Next, I'd like to introduce the Honorable Judge John J. Trisilla to give a few welcoming remarks. Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, and thank you for having me again. I'll try to keep this synonymous with me, short and sweet. So I see a lot of familiar faces, which is a great thing. So for many of you who may not know, I am a judge here in Erie County. This is my 23rd year. And by choice, I've been involved with juveniles and families since day one. I do other rotations, but it is the most gratifying thing I think any of us can do. But your mission is carried on every time we go to court. So when we strengthen families, we do change and transform lives. I think the fabric of any community, and I don't care if it's any one of the 5 that you serve, but in Erie County, selfishly, I know that the stronger our families are, the better our community. And you each have a hand in that. I can't thank you enough. I was telling, I think, Greg or one of the board members that there isn't a time that I don't think we go to court that family services isn't mentioned, isn't represented, or we're not using some service. Whether it's in-home mental health, a school-based program, one of our adoptions that we do, independent living, it really is life-changing. And I know it may sound like a gratuitous thing for me to come up here, but I'm honored to have done this a few times now. And I like seeing the same faces. Why, you might ask? Because it shows continuity of services and care. That's the kind of stability we need. And that's what we have. It's also nice seeing some of the kids out there. Hi, kids. And I think but this is it. This is the fruit of your labor. So be very proud of what you do. You are very much valued. I can't say it enough. We can't have successes in the courtroom. That's what we want. We are in the people business, all of us, and we want our community to thrive, and you're helping us do that. So thank you very much from all of us on the bench. Thanks for having me again. I hope you get tired of seeing me too. So thank you very much. Have a great meeting.
Thank you, George. Thank you, Judge Trisilla. Good morning. I'm Greg Loop. I'm the President and CEO of Family Services. I'd like to thank all of you for being here with us this morning to celebrate another great year at Family Services. Please join me, though, in recognizing the members of our executive board, our Big Brothers Advisory Board, and especially this morning, the members of our Development Committee who worked tirelessly to plan this event. Will all those in attendance this morning please rise and let us recognize you. At Family Services of Northwest PA, it's our vision that every family thrives. We're grateful to serve Northwest PA, working hard to create and shape communities where each person will have the opportunity to be the best version of themselves and where it will be possible to help every family thrive. Our mission at Family Services is to strengthen families and transform lives, and I get the opportunity to share with you this morning some of our recent successes. During the past year, our permanency department worked with 242 children who needed to be supported in transition away from their family. Our work with these children resulted in achieving permanency for 110 of those children and completing 41 adoptions. Last November, Family Services was honored twice at the Niagara Awards, hosted by the Public Relations Society of America Northwestern Chapter. Our team received a gold award for the co-branded public messaging campaign created for the Opioid Misuse Prevention Project. There was also a silver award for our integrated employee recruitment campaign. Last year, we were awarded a 3-year competitive federal grant to fund the implementation of the Second Chance community-based adult reentry program in Mercer, Crawford, and Venango counties. Reentry helps adults who are preparing for or who have already transitioned back into the community from incarceration. As part of that grant, our reentry team created the Reentry Task Force to address barriers to successful reentry and provide advocacy to help expand the program visibility, community support, and overall sustainability. The task force meets monthly, and members include a president judge, employees from the local state correctional institutions, various representatives from county human service organizations, service providers, and a person with lived experience as members of that reentry team. Also, over the last year, thanks in large part to a grant from the John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation, we remodeled our bathroom space to include 6 brand new, single-use, fully accessible, gender-neutral bathrooms at our main offices at 5100 Peachtree. The bathroom renovations enhance the experience of the inclusion for all employees, clients, and visitors to our building. This project was championed by our own employee-led Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. A grant from the Pennsylvania Care Partnership was awarded to help provide respite care for children and youth living in foster care or in other out-of-home care settings in Erie County. With this funding, we offered respite care sessions for foster families. This provided parents with a much-needed break while knowing the children were being well taken care of. The grant was also used to host 3 drop-off respite events over the summer, provide respite bags for the foster and kinship care children, and provide self-care bags for the kinship parents. Our foster care team also received 2 mini grants throughout the year to assist in the recruitment of foster parents and kinship families. Last year, our Big Brothers Big Sisters program held its signature Bowl for Kids' Sake fundraiser live, back again at Green Garden Lanes, and raised nearly $100,000. Thank you to our platinum sponsor, Aetna Better Health Kids, and our gold sponsor, McCormick Structural Systems, for making that possible. We were excited to learn recently that our Big Brothers Big Sisters program will be a recipient of a month-long promotion to highlight Toyota of Erie's new location, beginning with the ribbon cutting tomorrow and running through the end of the month. For every car sold at the new location, a portion will be donated to Big Brothers Big Sisters right here in Erie County. Last year, we touched the lives of over 11,000 families and individuals with services through Family Services in Northwest PA. Please give the team a round of applause. Thank you, and I'd now like to introduce to you Lisa Graff, who will share with you some examples of the real-life impact Family Service is having on families that are receiving services. Lisa?
Thanks, Greg. Hi, everyone. My name's Lisa Graff, and I'm a member of the Family Services Executive Board. I'm excited to share with you the stories of 3 families whose lives have been transformed by Family Services. The Permanency Department at Family Services offers an array of services aimed at providing children with safe, permanent, loving homes. While reunification with family is the preferred outcome for children in kinship and foster care, child safety is the top priority. Doria has been involved with the Permanency Department for many years. A certified foster parent since 2021, Doria has been a loving foster mom to several children and supported them to reunification. In 2022, she began fostering 2 young girls, Bella and Tammy. When reunification wasn't possible for them, Doria became their forever mom through adoption in April of 2024. Here is Doria's story.
Hi, my name is Dora, and I'm a foster parent with Family Service. Family means everything to me. I have 3 kids of my own, grown kids. I have like 17 grandchildren and 6 great-grand, and we all come together right here at this house. From day one, the first day we met, they was a part of our family. And everybody in the family is just so open to them. And they're part of our family now. They are part of us. The first time I met them, it was like, they was all over the place. Because they have autism, they was all over the place. And they were so loving. The first day Bella met me, she just hugged me, like.
Cause I love the door better cause her always does something for us nicely. Cause we're helping, we need a home for us. I asked Dora I need help cause I asked Dora I could do something just like her. Cause I loved her cause I love her beautiful dress and her beautiful eyes.
It's like something opened up in me and just poured out to them. And I felt so connected to them that the first time I met them. I just felt they needed to be a part of my family. I was really, really happy with the service I received from Family Service. Our caseworker is Katie. I worked with her 3 years. She's a wonderful person. Wonderful. I couldn't ask for a better caseworker. When she came into the home like a friend. She didn't come in like just a person that you work with. She talked to you, she explained things to you, she listens. That's when you just sometimes I just need to talk about things and she would listen. If I have a problem, she can me and her both can find a solution. She works very well with us. Go ahead and adopt, and it would be the best experience of your life. No matter what, they love you because they tell you that all the time, you know. Because you're going to get as much as you've given. As much as you've given out, you're going to get that back, or more. You just don't know how much love the kids will give you and how much love you have in your heart that you can just give to them. You may be nervous right now, but once you meet the kids and once you get around, all that will melt away.
Dora, Bella, Tammy, and other members of Dora's family are here with us this morning, alongside caseworker Katie. Thank you for allowing us to share your inspiring story. Would all of you please stand and be recognized? Next, you will meet Jennifer, John, and Abby. They know that while parenting can be one of the most rewarding jobs in life, it doesn't come with an instruction book and certainly doesn't come without challenges. They completed the Strengthening Families Program for Parents and Youth 10 to 14, or SFP. SFP is an evidence-based parenting training program that allows parents and youth to practice skills through learning games and family projects. Please allow me to introduce you to Jennifer, John, and Abby.
My name is Abby, and my family and me had a really fun time at Strengthening Families program.
Well, the reason we needed something was, there's all the typical challenges in life. There's your job, there's school. Our daughter was in middle school and she was going into 7th grade, and middle school was not easy. So it was just like, it was imploding basically, and we were exploring options.
We're a pretty strong unit. I think we were just at a stage where Abby was, it was getting a little difficult to put boundaries down. So I think focusing those weeks on those Wednesdays, focusing on the family, kind of made us put ourselves in Abby's shoes for a little bit and understand that kids nowadays are dealing with a lot different pressures than we were.
I would definitely recommend it, and I would say that that it was a really fun experience. It wasn't like stressful to go and talk about problems. It was like the fun part of school.
This isn't anything specific, but before the program, if our daughter was getting very upset about something, then we would argue and she would argue, and it would just escalate and just be explosive, and it could last for days, the aftermath of it. And now we're able to address issues without it escalating and taking up days.
I think this class makes it a priority to set a time for the family.
My relationship with my parents definitely improved.
So this is for me, this was proof that our participating in this program worked, because we participated in fall 2023, and we had disharmony is what I would say. Our daughter was writing lists of all the things that she was unhappy about in our home, and that broke my heart. So we went through the program, and our family got on a much better track. So then spring 2024, she has to do this worksheet for school. And then there's this question that says, if you could change one thing about your family, what would it be? And she wrote, nothing. And when I saw that, I thought, this program, it was worth the time, it was worth the effort. I framed this because if she had been given this worksheet last fall, she would have said, I need a whole notebook because I have a lot of things that I need to change. But she actually said nothing.
Jennifer, John, and Abby are also here with us this morning, along with members of the SFP 10 to 14 team. Will you all please stand and be recognized? Our final story features someone you likely already know from our 2022 annual meeting. Those who attended will remember Sean and his mother, Beth, who were featured when Sean graduated from Project SOAR in Crawford County. Sean's younger brother, Zayden, also successfully graduated from Project SOAR last year. Here's what Beth, Zayden, and Sean had to say about their experience with Project SOAR.
My name is Beth, and my son Zayden, who is 10 years old, is a recent graduate of SOAR at Cambridge Springs Elementary School. I got involved with SOAR when my oldest son was in first grade and he was having difficult issues. And then when my second oldest was in kindergarten, we saw the same type of issues, even a little bit more extreme. And since we already had knowledge with the SOAR program, they decided that to try that with him as well. Before we went on to anything serious that they were recommending. Oh, it helped him tremendously. We were told in kindergarten by first grade if we didn't have him on medication that we would not be able to manage or handle him. And I mean, he's going into 5th grade and he's done phenomenal. No medication, nothing like that. So it's helped us get him the help he needs without having to go to the extreme lengths that was recommended.
Through Project SOAR, I learned to stop and think have coping skills, talk to others, and learn to control my anger issues. Example, I used to be close to one of the baddest kids in my school, and now I'm one of the goodest.
Yeah, the SOAR project helps kids that are struggling in school with not just mental health disabilities, but also physical disabilities, things like that. And it's not just taking care of the kids' needs in school, it also helps the family needs outside of school. And when they do that, that allows the parents to help raise the child, teach the child, and learn with the child about their different disabilities. So it helps all ranges of kids in school, out school, and helps the families too. And it just brings everything together.
Sean, he's really nice. He's my older brother and everything.
Project SOAR helped improve the relationship with me and my family, and especially my brother. Even though I'm not in SOAR, I still use the skills that they taught me.
Oh yeah, SOAR has definitely improved the family dynamic. The boys are more open, but they're also more understanding of what happens at the house, what's going on, the rules, and how my time is each split up for each child, but it's also built a better support system for us. The boys have understood that just because they might not physically have my attention all the time, that their needs and wants are always on my mind.
It has helped me to use skills so I can calm myself down so I don't get angry at my brothers, mother, grandmother, and other family members like that.
We're a lot nicer to each other now and stuff.
It's definitely brought us all closer together, and it's helped me as a mom even more with my younger kids, seeing my older two kids make it and what they're doing. It's helped all the family.
Beth, Zayden, and Sean are also here this morning, along with family and members of the Project SOAR team. Will you all please stand and be recognized? Thank you again to all three families for letting us share your incredible stories. Next, we'll be presenting several awards. Please allow me to turn it back over to George Joseph to present this year's Legacy Award. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you again to the families for allowing us to share your stories. To the board members, that's why we do what we do. To the employees, thank you for your commitment, and to the community, thank you for allowing us to strengthen families and transform lives. I'm excited this morning to present this year's Legacy Award. The Legacy Award is presented to a retired or a current employee or board member who demonstrates substantial impact to the agency and community. The recipient of the 2024 Legacy Award is Dick Rudy. Join me in a... Dick served as a member of the Family Services Executive Board for 17 years. For much of that time, he served as a member of the Program Committee and was instrumental in helping to shape agency policy. As a retired CEO of Lakeshore Community Services, Dick worked tirelessly to enhance the personal dignity, health, safety, and social well-being of persons with disabilities. As a board member for Family Services, he shared his knowledge and experience in nonprofit leadership and played a vital role in helping evaluate agency procedures. It has been my privilege to learn about those programs over the years and with other board members to evaluate their success, Dick said. Family Services truly improves the lives of those it serves. It's been an honor to be associated with such a fine agency. Dick brought passion and compassion to his board service. His wisdom was instrumental and influential in the board's decision-making process. I thank him personally for his valuable service not only to Family Services, but to the entire Northwest Pennsylvania community. Please join me in congratulating the 2024 Legacy Award winner, Dick Rudy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you. When I was notified that this was going to occur, I was also notified it had been 17 years. I had no clue. I was recruited actually by Tom Vinca to be a board member. And at the time, I'd been on a couple of boards, so I thought I knew that part. But what I didn't know was all of the programs that Family Services had. So they put me on the program committee, which allowed me to actually hear about every single program on an ongoing basis, and to join staff members and board members in evaluating those programs. And I can tell you that the biggest problem we had, and those on the committee will agree with me, was that, you know, we were supposed to look at meets expectations or needs some services or exceeds. And we always wanted to say exceeds because of the staff we met as they presented their programs. And they had to talk us down sometimes, you know. Well, the data's a little different. No. Did you just hear what we heard from this person? In any case, my point is simply this. I appreciate a recognition like this, but it's where it's coming from. From an organization that has a CEO like Greg, has a sophisticated, educated, dedicated board of directors, and a phenomenal staff, management, administrative, and out in the field, working every day so hard. For those folks to think that I ought to get this, that's what makes a difference to me. Thank you.
Thank you, George, and congratulations to Dick. It's now my privilege to present this year's Agency Champion Award. The Agency Champion is awarded to an individual who's made a significant contribution to Family Services through their leadership, participation, and commitment to our mission and values. The recipient of the Agency Champion Award for 2024 is Sarah Parton. Sarah Parton is the former director of the school-based programs at Family Services. She's known for her bubbly personality, contagious optimism, and willingness to go above and beyond to help others. Sarah is also known for the exceptional support and guidance offered to those she has supervised. Here is how one of Sarah's coworkers described her. Throughout her time at Family Services, Sarah was a constant source of positivity and encouragement. She's always found the silver lining in every situation, bringing a bright and upbeat attitude that uplifts those around her. Her dedication to our mission of strengthening families and transforming lives has been unwavering, and she truly embodies the spirit of the Agency Champion Award. It is my honor to present the 2024 Agency Champion Award to Sarah Parton.
Hi, everyone. My family is a huge fan of A Christmas Story, so this is a major award, if anybody's familiar. one thing I'm always is humorous, but I just want to say how humbled I am. And if it wasn't for the unfortunate diagnosis of ALS, I would have spent the rest of my time with wonderful people. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Katie Bull-Schaefer, and I am the Community Relations Manager at UPMC Health Plan. We are thrilled to once again be the presenting sponsor of the Family Services Annual Meeting for the 8th year in a row. At UPMC Health Plan, we understand that education, socialization, frequent exposure to nature, culture, and the arts are vital to a healthy, well-rounded lifestyle and individual well-being. We are pleased to partner and support Family Services in this endeavor. I am honored to present the 2024 Philanthropy Award, and this award honors an individual or an organization whose philanthropic support has had a significant impact on Family Services and those they serve. Although they couldn't be here this morning, the recipient of the 2024 Philanthropy Award is John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation. As Greg has already mentioned this morning, Family Services received a $100,000 grant from the John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation to assist with bathroom renovations. As a result, the agency now has 6 brand new, single-use, accessible, gender-neutral, and private bathrooms. The John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation gives more than $1 million annually to support nonprofit organizations in Pennsylvania, with a strong emphasis on our Erie community. The foundation was created by the late John Peterson, the former CEO of Erie Insurance, and his wife, Gertrude. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 2024 Philanthropy Award, the John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation.
Good morning. Excuse me, good morning. I'm Danielle Solinsky, Vice President of Development at Family Services, and although the Peterson Foundation is not here this morning, they were kind to send a statement that they would like me to share with you. Family. Family is where we get our start in life. Here we learn language, manners, right and wrong, and how to trust. It's from family we are sent out into the greater community. Technology. And when it's from family that we're sent out into the greater community. And when hassled and bruised, it is to family we return to retool our skills before heading back out again. Family is our safe place. Families can become broken or dysfunctional, though, and may need to seek help for the betterment of their members. Sometimes that help comes in learning to effectively communicate with each other. It may take the form of an adoption or a foster care situation. Sometimes it's as simple, but by no means less impactful, as having a big brother or a big sister to spend time with on the way to adulthood. Family Services of Northwest PA has identified the many challenges that families face and has led the way in developing programs and services to strengthen families, and as a result, our community is strengthened as well. It was our privilege this year to partner with Family Services on a project to meet the needs of the Erie clients. The John M. and Gertrude E. Peterson Foundation is both humbled and honored to be named the recipient of the 2024 Family Services Philanthropy Award. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Jen Stewart, a member of the Family Services Executive Board. I am honored to present this year's Outstanding Volunteer Award. This award honors current or former volunteers who have devoted a substantial amount of personal time, energy, and creativity to one or more nonprofit organizations, including Family Services of Northwest PA. The recipient of the 2024 Outstanding Volunteer Award is Colleen Schultz. Colleen is a former volunteer with Big Brothers Big Sisters. She was matched with little sister Irma before leaving Erie to pursue a career in Pittsburgh. Irma was then matched with another volunteer, but Colleen remained an active mentor from afar. Last year, when Irma's mother passed away, Colleen stepped up to help Irma and her siblings. Irma wrote the following about Colleen and asked us to share it this morning. Since the day I met Colleen, my life changed extraordinarily. I was only 6 years old when we first met through Big Brothers Big Sisters. Throughout the 14 years I've known her, she has been the most supportive, compassionate, and optimistic person, not only to me, but to everyone around her. I was very lucky to have Colleen as a big sister while growing up with 3 brothers. I love all of my siblings equally, but she was the escape I needed from loud video games and the boys just being boys. My childhood is full of heartwarming memories made with Colleen. Memories of us doing all kinds of things, from enjoying days at the park to getting our nails painted. Those memories are forever engraved in my heart, as well as those photo albums that she was very passionate about making. She was, and still is, my person to go to advice and guidance. She has been there for me for every milestone of my life, good and bad. Just this past year, she stepped up tremendously to help me with the death of my mother. She was there for me for every step. She made sure I had someone to talk to. She even made sure my mom had a beautiful flower arrangement at her funeral. During this difficult time, Colleen opened up her home to me and has allowed me to become a member of her family. I'm very grateful for Colleen for giving me a home away from home to grieve and grow as a person. My mother would be so happy to know I'm going in the right direction in life. Especially with Colleen, the person she saw as a daughter of her own, right by my side. I couldn't imagine my life without what my life would be now without her. And I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award. It is my honor to present the 2024 Outstanding Volunteer Award to Colleen Schultz.
Well, there goes my makeup, Irm. Just as Irma said, you know, her childhood is filled with wonderful memories that we got to share together because of Big Brothers Big Sisters. And so are my 20s and my 30s are also filled with wonderful memories. Because of Big Brothers Big Sisters, even this giant picture of my head here, they had asked me to send in a recent photo, and I won't tell you how recent that is, but that picture holds a memory too to Irma and I, and that was from one Christmas morning when one of her younger brothers was messing around and taking pictures of me, and the Christmas morning with the camera. And so it's, you know, Big Brothers and Big Sisters is very special, near and dear to Irma and I, and will always be. from the time that she was a little cute little thing to now she's a beautiful young lady. It's an essential organization, a necessity for our youth in this city. And I just hope that light that I was to Irma, she then is there able to, share that light with somebody else, and that somebody else can share that light with another somebody else, and on, and leave this world just a tad better of a positive impact and better place.
Congratulations again to all this morning's award winners. It's now my privilege to present the Employee of the Year Award. This year, 46 employees here at Family Services received nominations. And I'd like all the nominees who are in attendance this morning to please stand and be recognized for your commitment to the agency and our community. This year's Employee of the Year has been a member of our team since 2017, when she was hired as a clerical worker in the Independent Living Program. 2023 she was promoted to clerical supervisor and the office manager for the outpatient psychiatric clinic. This individual received 5 nominations for this award. One nominee wrote, "She is a hardworking supervisor going above and beyond to make sure the clerical staff's questions are taken care of. She lives the family service mission in everything she says and does. Through her teaching and example, she motivates me to be my very best so that the families we serve are strengthened and the lives are transformed." Another nomination wrote, "She always does more, always helps others, always goes the extra step, all while maintaining positive working relationships. She's a genuine asset to the agency and an absolute pleasure to work with. On behalf of our board of directors and the senior leadership, I am pleased to present the 2024 Employee of the Year to Tammy Mook." Please come up and accept your award. Give me just a couple seconds, would you? I'll let you compose too. Tammy's not aware of it, but her husband, Bill, her daughter, Marlena, and her parents, Daryl and Harriet, are here as well. They're in the back. Come on up. Would you come up here? Help her celebrate. They snuck this on her, so she did not know she was going to be awarded, nor did she know they were going to be here to see it. And Danielle, is the award hidden underneath here? Eric, help me. I want to say one more time, I get to come up and announce things, and we have an incredible team who helps support me and do wonderful, wonderful things to make sure it all comes together. And I forgot to ask where the award was. Is it under the table? We tried to hide it, so Tammy was here all morning helping set up, and it was like, where are we going to put this so she doesn't know it's her? Because she'd see her name on it. I think it's under the table. It's where? It's in the podium. I knew it was here. Tammy, congratulations.
As Greg said, this was totally unexpected. Thank you. I'm just blown away, truly honored. I have so many people to thank for this, so many, and I don't want to forget any of you. But I can't leave this stage without thanking one very important person. Brianne Hillen, Without your constant encouragement and support for the past 7 years, I couldn't have done this without you. This wouldn't be possible. So thank you. And to my family, you could have said something. Thank you. Thanks. All right.
Wow, I don't know about you, but this is quite a humbling hour in my life once a year. Really is. Congrats again to the award winners. My name is Liz McCormick. I'm a member of the Family Services Executive Board, and I chair the Development Committee. Thank you all for coming this morning and learning about family services. This concludes the 2024 annual meeting of Family Services of Northwest PA. I'd like to thank this morning's presenting sponsor, UPMC Health Plan, our collaborating sponsor, Laisel Shop Insurance Agency, and our supporting sponsor, Northwest Bank. On your way out, please grab the copy of our annual report. Thank you, and I'm so overwhelmed by this meeting. I don't know what to say. Have a wonderful life, wonderful day.